Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So let's discuss about the market, what happened in the market, what's going to happen in the market, and we'll discuss about two other stocks that I'm very bullish on. And currently they're going down, so I'm still bullish on these two stocks. And then later we'll review our portfolio. So what happened in the market today? So there are a couple of things that happened. So it affecting the market. The good thing is for oil stocks. The bad thing is for our technology stocks. Why oil stocks is a good thing? Because if Trump is going to block Trump is going to take care of Iran and he's going to take care of Venezuela. That means US have a lot of exposure to oil. So that means the US people who gonna use oil, it's gonna be very cheap. And the second thing is it's affecting the technology too. So how it's affecting the technology? So China is recently added news about China. So they are banning cybersecurity stock companies. It involves Broadcom, it involves Palo Alto, and it also involves a few other technologies like CrowdStrike and etc. So these companies are getting affected by China. So one side the petroleum stocks are rising up because the oil price is going to go down, and a lot of US companies going to have exposure to oil from Iran, oil from Venezuela, and they also have oil reserves in USA. So these companies going to dig more to get more oil, and this company is going to get benefit. On the other side, technologies companies are going to get affected. Like Salesforce is getting affected because of the recent AI bot they included, like a Slack bot, and it involves cloud. So these companies are going down. So it is a good news or a bad news for technology? I would say it's a good news for the company in a long run. So people haven't realized that, so that is the reason the stocks are going down. People are not feeling bullish on that. So why they're not feeling bullish? Because if everything is going to do by AI, so the usage of the software will be reduced, right? So for example, so whenever you acquire a software, right, so you acquire by the number, how many people are going to use. It could be 1 to 10, 1 to 100, 500 to 1000 to 25,000, 25,000 to 100K. Like this is how the companies will charge the enterprises. So for example, if you're going to use SaaS software like Salesforce software, how this whenever you're going to acquire this software, the company is going to ask you how many users are going to use this. So if you are only using two people, the Salesforce is not going to charge too much money for using two people, right? Same thing. So if you're going to use 20,000 people, it's going to charge more money to you because a lot of users are going to use this software. That means you have to pay more money. So in this case, the company is going to lose its revenue because the number of users is going to reduce, but the amount of the work will be done in same. So initially 500 people are doing the same work, but right now it can be done with 100 people. So the number is reducing from 500 to 100 people. So this is affecting, the people are thinking like this way. So but in the long run, so if more enterprises are relying on Salesforce software, because it is way ahead of the market, and we only need few people to do the same task instead of 500 people. So if they think that way, people are going to adopt the Salesforce. But initially the number is reduced, but if you see in the long run, they're going to add more features, so you need more people to do this task, but it will be more productive. So I was thinking in the other way, not the how the market is thinking right now. So that is why I'm bullish on technology stocks, not bullish on oil stocks. But suddenly if something happens in Venezuela, so let's say people are going to you know get angry on Trump, and now again the oil companies has to get out of Venezuela or get out of Iran. In something happen like that, oil company stock will go down very quick. But technology, it is in our hands. So every country needs technology. Without technology you cannot run your country. So that is the reason I'm bullish on technology more over than oil stocks. But if I want to buy one oil stock, that could be Chevron. I'm very bullish on it. It's like one of the highest market cap company out there. So I would buy Chevron too. So but when it's come to technology, there are multiple stocks that you can hold. Here are the few stocks that I want to buy. So the ones we're going to discuss two stocks today particularly. The first one is Meta. The second one is MicroStrategy. So Meta is going down. It lost almost 3% today. But so is this stock is going to go down more? Yeah, it's going to go down more. It's going to reach to 550, 500 to 550 level. That's what I'm expecting for the stock. But yeah, is a still buy? Yes, it's a still buy. Why I'm saying it's a still buy, because I created this Excel chart. So this will analyze the historical data based on 1 week data or 3 months data, 6 months data, 1 year data, 5 years data. So this what this chart does is this will analyze how the people are buying and selling on every day-to-day returns. Based on that, it will predict the price. So I have three prediction prices, the first one and the second one. So if you see the first prediction price for micro, let me add Meta. So if you see the first prediction price per Meta, it will reach $930 based on historical data, how people are buying and selling for the last 1 year period. And I believe this chart, and I was using this chart from almost like 2 years. I bought like most of my stocks based on this chart, and it gave me good returns. You can see in my portfolio, I got I got like 100% return. I got 89% return. I got 60% return. The average return I got is around like 24%. Right now, my portfolio is little down. It was all time high was 40% return, but I lost like 15 to 16% return. And I also keep buying, right? So when you keep buying, the dollar cost average will be more. So that is the reason you see a little less. But if you see my Robinhood portfolio, it will show you how much returns I was generated over the period. So let's talk about Meta. So why I'm bullish on Meta? So right now the biggest asset in the market is attention. So if you get attention from more people, you're gonna make more money, right? So where people are spending their time. So the first thing they're spending in a free source, either YouTube or social media, and the third one is on Netflix or any streaming platforms. So if you see who owns the most share, so YouTube owns almost like 12% of the market share. They got like 12% of the people. Let's say we have 1 billion people, right? Out of this 1 billion people, 12% of the people are continuously watching YouTube. And if you see streaming, they got almost like 25 to 30% of the market. 30% of the people are continuously watching any web series or any TV shows or any movie, something like that. So the third thing, people are spending like almost like 20% to 25% into social media, right? So you don't need these social media companies. When it says social media, what are the platforms you have? You have Instagram, you have WhatsApp, you have Facebook, you also have Snapchat, you also have X. So these are all social media. So in this social media, so Meta is the monopoly, right? Meta is the main company when it's come to social media. So if 20% of the market share is going to social media, if Meta is the monopoly, that means they are holding around almost like more than 12% of the market share in social media, right? So that is the reason I'm bullish. So have you stopped watching Instagram? Have you stopped using Facebook? Have you stopped using WhatsApp? No, right? So you're gonna continuously using it. At the same time, Mark Zuckerberg is going to bring in new software. Like he added a threads competition to X. Does it beat X? No, nobody. I mean, people are using threads, but not like X. Most of the people want to read the news into X instead of threads. So that is the one of the backdrop, but they have. But anyway, so I believe the social media is going to remain same. It's going to stay consistency. And I was wondering why Facebook didn't bought TikTok. Why Oracle bought it? I don't know. But if Facebook bought TikTok, it would be huge number of users they're gonna add to their portfolio. But I don't know why they haven't done yet. But let's see what Mark Zuckerberg is cooking right now. But based on my analogy, social media is gonna remain same, and it's gonna grow the number. All the Gen Z people, Gen X people are still want to buy this, want to invest their time into the social media. They're making so much money. So I don't think social media is gonna go anywhere right now, and it still have time, like next 2 decades, I believe. So that is the reason I'm bullish on this. So if people are spending more time, so advertisements are going to use these social media platforms. That means Meta is going to make so much money from advertisements. So that is the reason I'm very bullish on the stock. Right now it's trading around $610. But if you observe the trend is going, the trend is really good. And the trend is going downwards. There are more sellers than buyers for the stock. And uh, the support is right now is $600. The resistance is around $700. There is a cap between $100 between support and resistance. And yeah, there's a breakout to the downward. So I believe it's going to go down to 550 level. So let's wait and watch. But I'm going to buy. Am I going to buy the stock this week? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to build my cash portfolio for next 3 weeks. So I'm not going to buy any stock at the moment. The next stock is MicroStrategy. I was, if you watch my last couple of videos, I was very bullish on this MicroStrategy stock. And so I'm still bullish on the stock. And there are now, right now, there are more buyers than sellers. So why there are more buyers? Because the Bitcoin is almost $96,000 back from November. So in 2025 November, it was trading around 94,000, $95,000. Right now, the Bitcoin is trading around $96,000, and once it got its momentum, it will reach around 100K by end of this week. That's what my expectation. Right now, there are more wars are happening in the world. If there is more wars are happening in the world, that means the Bitcoin will go up like gold. Why? Because people want to do transactions. Instead of using dollar, they want to use this Bitcoin currency to do these transactions. So if Bitcoin is going up, MicroStrategy will always go up. So that is the reason I'm bullish. My target price for MicroStrategy based on my tracker is around $500 within 1 year. So 534, that's what my expectation for this MicroStrategy. So we'll see, wait and see. So if this one is going to reach to 534, I'm going to bring back this video and I'm going to show you that my tracker is working perfectly great. So that's what I have, guys. So I believe these two stocks will reach to the all-time highs. So I'm very bullish. And there is a Meta. There is a upside for 30 to 40% upside value. MicroStrategy, there is almost 100% upside value if based on the Bitcoin. And if you see, these numbers are based on long run, not short run. You can expect this stock to reach $500 within 1 month or 2 months. It will happen within 8 months to 1 year, or maybe 1.5 year. So that is the reason. And if you are a long-term investor, so these are the two stocks keep you in your watch list. And yeah, that's all I have to discuss about these two stocks today. And let's review the portfolio. So today the portfolio went down a little bit, so it lost a momentum of almost 0.14%. But I'm still bullish on my portfolio. I haven't made any calls buying or selling at the moment, but I was thinking to sell my ST lottery and try to replace the stock with TDD, because this stock is already reached around 50%, close to 50%. And I hold this stock in Webbull portfolio. So I was thinking to sell this stock and buy TDD, because TDD haven't started their momentum yet, but it is one of the great stock. And this stock should trade around $60 to $80, but it was trading around $37. So I'm very bullish. A lot of people not seeing the value in this company, but yeah, I'm bullish on this stock, guys. So I will change this stock to, I will change the this number from 0.98% to 4% by next 1 to 2 months. So but right now my focus is was building my cash portfolio. So once I build my cash portfolio to 10%, so then maybe say like around like 6,000 to $7,000, then after that I was thinking to buy. And yeah, that's all I have for today, guys. If you want me to review any particular stocks, feel free to add those stocks in the ticker code in the comment section. I'm going to review that. And the people who are watching this video, and thank you for supporting me, and I really appreciate your support. And that's all I have for today, guys. Have a good night.